You know, us Bible-believing Christians, we have some beef with Disney, long-standing beef, really. We don't like some of the things they put in these movies that are really unnecessary, and the fact that the Disney Channel is kind of putting alphabet people and as young as 12 years old in their commercials and in their cartoons and stuff. We have a problem with that. But I found an article just the other day that was so interesting, because even the alphabet people themselves are mad at Disney because you're not inclusive enough for us. Yeah, they really say that. Hey guys, your friend Spencer here. I want to give you just a little bit of Bible and just talk to you about this for a moment. There comes a point where people, the Bible clearly teaches, they're given over to a reprobate mind. Romans 1:28. God, they did not like to retain God in their knowledge. God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, meaning that their mind is literally like they said no to God so much and so hard that it literally, God said, okay, fine, go ahead, do whatever you want. And it says there that these people in verse 29 are literally filled, completely, overly saturated. There is nothing more that can be put in them. They are filled with unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters. These people are not in good shape. These are not the kind of people that you want to babysit your children. That is correct, according to what this says here. And it even says here, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful. And but here's a deal that Pixar is having a lot of trouble with certain organizations, and I'm going to speak in code for this video. Certain organizations are very upset with Pixar because they're giving certain scenes that depict their lifestyle in these kids' movies. And apparently Pixar, every time they see one, they cut it from a film, and it's not being put in these new Pixar films, which I think, just give credit where credit is due. Thank you, Pixar, for, trying to push back against this stuff. But here's what the article says, and this is from a Florida news station here. WKRG, a group of Pixar employees are urging parent company Disney to deliver on CEO Bob Chapek's claims that Disney supports the alphabet all through its inclusive content. In a letter obtained by Variety, the group says despite Chapek's words, Disney executives have demanded cuts of nearly every moment of overtly alphabet affection. And I think that's good. I think that's good. I mean, just read this statement right here. Just don't let this statement pass by. Disney executives have demanded cuts of nearly every overtly that kind of moment in Pixar films. Am I living in the Twilight Zone? Did y'all have revival over there at Disney or something? What are y'all doing? Oh my goodness! And there's a bill in Florida right now that basically they're I don't know what in the world they name it that for, but basically it, from what I understand reading this, is that it gives parents and educators, it doesn't let them try to convert kids and all that kind of stuff. And it's interesting to me that they go after the children. I find that to be so interesting, and that's really why we have to be protective of our kids. And actually, Disney actually donated to people who sponsored this bill. So I guess that would be some Republican people. And Disney has sponsored the political campaigns of certain people that are a part of this bill down in Florida. Disney, which earns dozens of billions of dollars per year from its themes park, has been prodded to denounce the bill due to its economic and cultural impact on the state, which I think that's nonsense, garbage, no way. The situation becomes stickier after financial reports showed Disney donated to the sponsors of HB 1557. From there, Chapek made several more comments that rang hollow for many, including the Pixar employees who authored the recent letter. But here's what they did. They went, and as a result of this accusation, Disney made a $5 million donation to a advocacy group, and they said, we will not accept this donation until you put this kind of scenes in Pixar movies. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, what Disney is trying to do is they're trying to do a balancing act where they're trying to appease people who are like, traditional families who have kids and just want a good, safe movie for their kids to watch that's not filled with this kind of stuff. And then they're also trying to appease the other side, which is like, this is all we want in our movies. We want 12-year-olds who are, this lifestyle being shown in all Pixar movies from now on. And so from a secular standpoint, they're trying to balance and appease both worlds, and I just don't think you'll be able to. And I'll tell you why. Once people get into this mind frame where they're a reprobate mind, literally they want nothing more than just sin, 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 and they are willing to destroy everything that's wholesome and good and right to appease their lustful desires. And that's just blatant, that's just wide open truth right there in the book of Romans chapter 1. This is how bad people can get. And to where nothing appeases them. Now listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this agenda is dangerous in that there is no ending point to it. If you give them an inch, they'll want another inch. If you give them an inch, really, they'll take a mile. If you say, okay, we're going to accept these people, then well, what about the next group of people? And this is a slippery slope. And somewhere at some point, somebody's got to draw a line and say, no, we're not doing that. You guys can't have it. No way at all. Nuh-uh. Not here. Not now. No way. And it appears at this point that Disney has put some sort of line in the sand saying, okay, we'll accommodate you, but we will only accommodate you to this point. And what this crowd's going to do is they're going to gripe and complain and gripe and complain and gripe and complain endlessly until Disney chooses to either cave to them or, they're trying to, like I said, they're trying to do a balancing act, and I don't think they'll be able to do it. So these people, there's really no satisfying them. There's no way to make these people happy because you give them one thing and they just want more and more and more. So it's just interesting to me. I want to point that out, that Disney has a drop-off point with these people, and Disney is saying, no, we're not putting that in our films, but I fear eventually they will. And that's just how it's going. And so it's a dangerous thing, dangerous stuff right now. Babylon will fall. Babylon will go down, no doubt, Revelation chapter 18. But this stuff is wicked, and the judgment of God is going to be pouring on it. And these people who believe this stuff are going to die and go to hell. The Bible says, Romans 1:32, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. And that's just plain Bible what it says right there. I'm not calling for anybody to be harmed or anything like that, but spiritual death is a real thing. They're going to die and go to hell. Especially people that get this bad. So, hey guys, if there's a red subscribe button below, hit that button. We want you guys to be informed of what's going on in the world. We're going to try to bring you some biblical content from a Bible-believing perspective, and we appreciate all you guys out there. If this video was a blessing to you, hit the like button, and we appreciate you guys. God bless you. Thank you very much, and you guys have a good day.